friends, it's Kelly back with another process video. Today I am using this sketch from Scrapbook Generations. It's a free sketch by Debbie Sanders. And I'm using this Echo Park Celebrate Autumn collection kit. And I got this at Tuesday morning, and it's from the year 2018, this collection. And as you'll see, I've already used it for another layout. And on this one, I decided to ink my edges because I just think it looks better, because when you cut the paper, there's like a white edge, and since most of this is pretty off-white, that doesn't bother me to mix whites, but I just feel like with this type of layout, since it's a fall layout, that the inked edges looks good on this. So I'm sticking pretty close to the sketch, and as you'll see here, and I'm scrapping these pictures of my grands. A few weeks back we took them to the pumpkin patch to pick pumpkins, and it was, as you can see, it was a pretty hot day, and it doesn't look real fallish, but that's West Texas for you. We live in the desert. I guess we're lucky that any pumpkins grow here, so we'll take what we can get, right? So I meant to point out that I had already cut these pieces beforehand, just to kind of prepare, because it's not real exciting to watch somebody cut paper. And as I'm talking, you can probably hear that I am struggling still with sinuses. It just seems to be my new normal. I did have COVID. Well, I just got out of quarantine, but like I said, I live in West Texas and I have allergies, and those two things don't mix. So I was laughing my husband and I were laughing, because you don't really hear yourself talk that often, but when I play back my videos, I'm like, I sound like I'm talking through my nose in every video because apparently that's just how I sound, because I'm always stuffed up. Like, I start off good, but the more I talk, the more nasally I sound. So I apologize if that bothers you, but I hope it doesn't, because this is just the way I sound. I'm a product of my environment, I guess. So anyway, I am using, this is the only sticker that I'm using from that sticker sheet that I showed you. And then the florals, these came from a Jen Hadfield Warm and Cozy collection. And I didn't show you off screen, around these florals, it had a much thicker white edge, and I went and fussy cut around that just because I just thought it was a little too much white edge. Like, I don't mind a little bit because I could ink the edges and kind of make it blend in, but these had a pretty thick white border, so I just trimmed around that real quick. And yes, I got real creative here and titled this Pumpkin Patch. I know, that's clever, isn't it? I'm just keeping it simple here, y'all. Just pumpkin patches where they were, and that's what I called this. And I'm glad that I got to use that little truck with the pumpkins in the back, because there's not a lot of opportunity to use those little trucks, and I thought this was a perfect layout for it. And so yeah, I'm popping these so not all of the florals, I think just this one, because it's going to kind of stand on its own. No, actually I do pop two of the florals up on foam tape. And I thought about using those buttons because I only have 3 of them left, but one of them was like a really stark that stark black wood you see, and I just didn't feel like it went. So I'd end up not using those buttons. Unfortunately, well, they're kind of brad buttons. They're fabric colored brads. And they're really cool. And yes, I did get those at Tuesday morning as well. I feel like lately everything I scrap has been from Tuesday morning, or a whole lot of it, which is good because it saves me money. And yeah, and that floral at the top left corner, I will pop that up on foam tape too. So I leave to go stitch the banners across the top of those little banner pieces. Well, and I'm gone longer than I expected I would be gone. And then I go back again and I just said, oh, I want to add a line of stitching across the title, which you will see here shortly. So yeah, sorry for that like dead space there, but you got to listen to some cool music, right? So yeah, I inked my edges on pretty much every piece, just because once I start that, and I think that's why I don't do it so much anymore, because it's time consuming. And once I start it on one thing, I feel like I have to do it on everything. And these were some more the die cut pieces from that Jen Hadfield die cut pack, and they're just the leaves, and I'm just gonna add those, just layer those underneath the floral clusters, just for a little more interest. So how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is getting ready for Thanksgiving and getting to be a little bit creative. This is the time of the year that things get kind of crazy and hectic, but I hope everyone is getting to spend some time with family. I know a lot of people are on the verge of lockdown again, so I hope that doesn't happen. I know that we've had a big surge of cases here in West Texas, so still trying to social distance and all that good stuff and wear masks, but yeah. So that was the end of the layout, and I wanted to just show you some random cards that I made with this. I made two cards with that paper pack, which I believe I got at Michael's. Can't remember. I think it was Michael's. And I don't usually make cards, but Helen over at Crafty Mama Diaries, she makes the most beautiful cards, and I've been watching her videos, and she inspired me to create these cards, and I will link to her channel below. Yeah, you should really go check her out and subscribe. She makes some amazing cards and layouts. She's multi-talented. So she was the inspiration behind these cards, because I don't normally do cards. So that's it, and here are the close-ups of the layout. I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful week and get to spend some time in your scrappy space. See you later. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe and the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. Thanks so much. Have a great day.